Static stretches for the quads. Kneel on the floor, one leg forward. You can either hold yourself on something, on the wall or a chair, or just on the ground. Grab your other foot, and then you pull it up towards your glutes. It doesn't matter how far you can pull it up, as long as you feel a stretch through your quads. Hold for 20 seconds and repeat on the other side. Static stretches on your quads. This time we're going to do it standing up. So you can either hold onto a chair or a counter if you're struggling with balance, or just do it freestanding. You pull up your leg and hold it for 20 seconds. It doesn't matter if you cannot pull it all the way up or just here. And for better balance, always have the other leg with a soft knee, so that helps you with balance. So if that's too hard, just hold on to something. Hold it for 20 seconds and do the other side. Static stretches for hip flexors. You go on your knees and then you put one leg forward and then you sink into your pelvis area. You push down your hips. So from here, what you need to feel is a good stretch right through here at the hip flexors. So the benefit of that is also it opens up your hip area. So hold for 20 seconds and repeat on the other side. Static stretches for your hamstring. Sit on the floor and then stretch one leg out. Either you have the other leg this way, that way, or that way. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you how you feel comfortable. In my case, I like to have it that way. So the key here is not to stretch over like this to try to reach as far as you can. What we're going to achieve here is a stretch. So we are going to hinge from the hip and just lean forward. As soon as you do that, you will feel a nice stretch going right through behind your knee, your hamstrings. You can hold on, depending how flexible you are. You might reach your toe, you might reach beyond. It doesn't matter how far you reach. What matters here, that you get a good stretch for your hamstrings. Hold for 20 seconds and repeat on the other leg. Static stretches for your hip adductors. Sit on the ground, pull your legs towards you so that your feet are in front of you. With your hands, hold your toes, and then you can just whip. We can also call it butterfly. To progress this, you can just keep your back straight and move forward. You will feel a very strong stretch along your hip adductors. This will also open up your hips. To further progress, you can use your elbows and push your knees down and lean forward. And try to hinge instead of doing, bending your back. Keep your back straight and just hinge forward. Again here, all we need to achieve is a good stretch. Hold for 20 seconds. Hip abductor static stretch. So kneel down, put the legs outward. Here you will feel a stretch right through here. On the hip adductors, it will also open up your hips. What you can do is then also walk forward with your hands and really try to sink in. And then you can also then walk backwards. All you gotta make sure is that you have a grippy surface so that you don't slip. Hold for 20 seconds. Static stretches for your hip adductors. In case you have difficulties and trouble to get onto the floor, you can pop your leg onto a chair and just go sideways like that, and then just lean into it. And then you should feel a nice stretch all the way through here. Hold it for 20 seconds, repeat on the other side. Static stretches for your calf muscles and your Achilles. You can either do that against the wall or like a stepper. You pop your foot up, and then for your calf muscle, you make sure you lock the knee and you move up. And now you should feel a very strong stretch behind there on your calf muscles. Really lock your knee, then you can feel it. For your Achilles, what you do, you start bending the knee and move forward. Now, the stretch is focused on your Achilles. Hold for 20 seconds and repeat on the other leg. Static stretch for your piriformis, or also called glutes as well. Sit on the floor. Lie down like you were sitting on a chair. Cross one leg over. And then you grab the one leg here and you pull it towards you. So what you need to feel is a stretch through your glutes on the leg that you've crossed over. So you just hold that for 20 seconds and repeat on the other side. Static stretches for your glutes. Go on your knees, one leg back, the other one crosses over, and then you go over it. So you can just do it like this, as long as you feel a nice stretch through your glutes. You hold it. Or you can also progress by just going all the way down. Hold for 20 seconds and repeat on the other side. Lower back twist. One leg is stretched, the other one crosses over. One hand here on the back, and then you push your right elbow towards your right knee, and then you look to your left back and you push really hard. So now what you should feel is a nice sort of spinal twist on your lumbar area. Hold for 20 seconds and repeat on the other side. Lower back stretch. Have your feet wide apart, and then you hinge from your hip down and literally kind of hang in here. Have your hands here and really feel how the back gets a nice stretch. Hinge. So you're not going to do that, you just hinge down. And then what you can do is just twist from one side to the other. Do that for 20 seconds or a bit longer if need be. Lower back stretch. This will address the lumbar area of your back mainly. Go on your knees. You can either leave your knees together or have them apart. Lean forward and go forward with your hands as much as you can. Now you will start to feel how your lower back here, your lumbar area, gets a beautiful stretch. Hold for 20 or more seconds. If you have a person next to you that could assist you with a bit more of a stretch, get them to push down here slightly out. So that will just increase the stretch.